Hey, Margie here. Welcome to the Wake Up, Pray Up, Boss Up podcast, the show that helps Christian moms prioritize their physical and mental health so they can boldly step into God's calling. I'm your host, Margie Ruiz.
Hey, Margie here. If you feel more tired than inspired lately, this isn't just burnout, it's a battle. Welcome to the Wake Up, Pray Up, Boss Up podcast. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been walking with me for a while, welcome back, my friend. Today's episode is important because whether we name it or not, the battle is real. And I don't mean a physical battle. I'm talking about the quiet daily war for your energy, your clarity, your peace, and your calling. Scripture tells us in Ephesians 6:12, our struggle is not against flesh and blood, which means the exhaustion you feel, the confusion, the heaviness, the sense that something is off, is not random, and you're not crazy. The enemy's strategy is subtle. Here's what I know to be true. The enemy doesn't usually come in loud or obvious ways. He comes quietly. Like I say, he doesn't need to destroy you. He needs to wear you down. Because tired women don't fight well. Distracted women don't discern well. And burned out women don't step boldly into their calling. They survive. And survival keeps God's work delayed. I've lived this. There was a season when I knew my body was sending signals. The mild headaches, the constant fatigue, feeling off. And I ignored them and I kept pushing. I kept saying yes. I kept telling myself, I'll slow down later. Until my body finally said enough. I went from being active and fully engaged to barely functional. I ended up in bed for almost 2 years. In and out of hospitals, unable to show up the way I wanted to. And here's the part that matters. It delayed my calling for years. Not because God withdrew it, but because I wasn't physically or mentally able to carry it. That is not God's plan for you. Your body speaks before your life breaks. Ignoring the signals doesn't make you faithful. It makes you unavailable. We don't fight for victory. We fight from it. Here's the good news. The battle is real, but the victory is already won. Jesus didn't live in constant output. He withdrew to pray. He rested. He refueled. Even the Son of God didn't ignore his humanity, which tells us something powerful. You cannot fight spiritual battles if you're chronically exhausted, undernourished, overstimulated, and disconnected from God. That's not lack of faith. That's reality. So let's make this practical. Here's how the Wake Up, Pray Up, Boss Up framework helps you stand strong. Click number 1, wake up. Recognize the battle. Wake up is awareness. And you ask yourself honestly, where do I feel most drained right now? Where am I discouraged or heavy? Where do I feel distracted or stuck? Pay attention, because very often, the place you feel most attacked is the place your calling has the most potential. Awareness doesn't weaken you, it arms you. Claim number 2, pray up. Strengthen before you step. Pray up is alignment. This isn't about long prayers or perfect words. It's about connection. Prayer is where you receive peace, clarity, direction. It's where you stop asking, why is this so hard? And start asking, God, what are you showing me here? When you're spiritually grounded, the enemy loses leverage. Click number 3, boss up. Care for the whole you. Boss up is obedient action. Not hustle, not pressure, not doing more. It's doing what keeps you strong. That means fueling your body, getting real rest, moving your body, protecting your peace, setting boundaries, saying no when needed. Taking care of yourself is not indulgence. It's warfare. You don't go into battle without armor, and your body, mind, and spirit are part of that armor. Friend, the enemy wants you tired, quiet, and doubting yourself. But you were chosen. You were equipped. And you were never meant to fight alone. When you take care of your whole self, you don't just feel better. You stand stronger, you discern clearer, you step into your calling with confidence. If you're listening and thinking, I feel called, but I'm exhausted and don't know where to start, that's exactly why I created my coaching membership. You can join the waitlist through the link in the show notes. No pressure, just support when the time is right. The battle is real, but so is the strength God has placed within you. Until next time, wake up, pray up, and boss up every day. God bless. Bye.
Thank you so much for listening. Hey, if you enjoyed the episode and you'd like to help support the podcast, please share it with others, post about it on social media, shout it from the rooftops, leave a rating and a review, all the things. And to catch the latest from me, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at margie.gp6 or go to my website at margieruiz.com and make sure to sign up for my weekly newsletter. Thanks again. I'll see you next time. Bye.